The final concept that you'll learn in this textbook for the first chapter, real numbers, is to see if a rational number in the form of p by q is terminating or reoccurring, non-terminating. Now, to identify a rational number of this form, a rational number is always of the form p by q, where q is not equal to p and is not equal to 0. Furthermore, we can take the example of 17 by 8. Now, if we give such a small number, we know that it's reoccurring and non-terminating. Except, how do we know so? For a number to be terminating, we can take the example of 17 by 10. 17 by 10 is nothing but 1.7. 1764 by 1000 is also equal to 1.764. How do we know this? If you observe properly, there's a pattern. If we take the case of 17 by 10, we observe that it's nothing but 17 by 2 into 5. Thus, we can write it that any number, or any rational number of the form p by q is a rational number of form p by q, where q can be written in the form of 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n. That gives us, in this case, 17 by 2 into 5, where q is of the form 2 to the power m, which is 1, and 5 to the power n, which is 1. In this case, it will be terminating. As we can see, it has terminated. That is, 17 by 10 has become 1.7. Thus, the opposite must also be true, the converse, which is basically that if a rational number is in the form p by q, where q is not equal to 2m, then it will be non-terminating or reoccurring. And how do you find this out? Suppose you take 1000, use the LCM, which gives us 2, 500 which gives us 5, 100 which gives us 5, 20, 2, 5, 2. This gives us 2 to the power 1, 2, 3 into 5 to the power 3. Thus, it's 17 by 2 to the power 5 into 3. Thus, it is terminating. That's the last concept for this chapter. And if you watched all 4 of the videos, this chapter should be of ease for you. One of these questions is confirmed in your school exam. However, it's pretty rare in your board exams. But still, knowing the concepts is important. All the best.